Hey everybody, Cinephile Mike, your friendly neighborhood cinephile is back! Sorry I have been gone for so long. But look, there was a strike, I did some traveling, and well, life, right? But I am back, and as Moira Rose herself decried when asked, what's your favorite season? Awards. And that is why I have decided to come back now. And what a better time to celebrate award season. And this year, as promised, it's bigger, it's better. There's no more white wall behind me. Hello, green screen technology. Hello, YouTube channel. Also, there will be a lot more insights that I provide with all of the various award shows that are popping up. I have even made the Where Can I Watch It spreadsheet even more accessible, and that will be going live on the Facebook page within the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, with these reviews, for those of you that are returning back from last year and those that are new, my reviews are always spoiler free because I want you to go and see these films. Maybe you were on the fence about it. Maybe you weren't. Maybe now I've tipped you to go. And remember, I love sitting at home and streaming as much as the next person, but the pandemic really hurt our industry. For those of my fellow followers in my Oscar Best Picture Showcase group, we haven't had a showcase since 2020. Then the world shut down. We want to get back into the theaters, get out and see these movies. Even Nicole Kidman has promised us a good time, right? We've all pretty much been to the AMC. All right, without further ado, we're going to dive right in. Now, the first big awards that are going to be televised are the Golden Globes, but we don't have those nominations yet. But we have already had the wins from the Gotham Awards, the New York Film Critics Circle, the nominees for the Documentary Awards, and the recently announced Independent Spirit Awards. But for this first set of reviews, as you know, when I like to kind of theme or group them together. These first six films are all contenders for one of the two new Golden Globe Awards. Now, if you don't know, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association has created a new award, Cinematic and Box Office Achievement. Now, if you haven't heard, this is a film, the film that wins this award is a film that has grossed at least $150 million worldwide, 100 million of which should come specifically from the US domestic box office. So this first set of films for these 6 days are all contenders for that HFPA Box Office Achievement Award. And like last year, we counted down 95 days. This year, we're going to be counting down 96. So I hope you're ready to go along on this journey with me as we dive into season two. First up, as per Box Office Mojo, the number one movie of the year, The Reason I Am Wearing My Pink, currently sitting with a total of 636,201,376 domestically, 805,600,000 internationally, for a grand total of $1,441,801,376. Huh. Is Greta Gerwig's Down with the Patriarchy while looking good in pink? Barbie. Now, in this Warner Brothers produced picture written by Gerwig and her partner Noah Baumbach, Barbie presents anything but your typical story. And this one is not necessarily for the young kids. So, Barbie, while living her perfect life in a series of perfect days and in the middle of a fun Dua Lipa banger, Barbie, of all people, asks all of the Barbies and all of the Kens and Alan and Skipper and the unfortunately ignored Midge if they ever think about dying. From there, Barbie will suffer an existential crisis and then go and meet with Weird Barbie, who will tell her she needs to go to the real world and find out who is playing with her and making her feel all of these things, as well as put a halt to the ever destructive cellulite. Again, not necessarily your kid accessible film. Now, partnered with Ken, Barbie heads to the real world to see what's going on. What follows is a story that begins to deconstruct what it means for people to rely on one another. And, as referenced in the Billie Eilish end credit song, find the answer to that question: what was I made for? Now, there is so much in this film that works. And even when you think it shouldn't, it really does. I'm going to start with the performances. Now, Margot Robbie as stereotypical Barbie, the Barbie you think of when someone says, think of a Barbie, is spot on. And the film even calls out the humor in this. Thank you so much, Helen Mirren, as our wonderful narrator. Partnered up with her is Ryan Gosling's Ken, played with enough Kenergy to give us a lovable himbo who is enough. His 11 o'clock number, I'm Just Ken, is sure to be in the running for the original song awards this season. Both of them are sure to be in the acting categories, with Robbie in the lead and Gosling in the supporting. He was already nominated this year for the Gotham Award for Best Supporting Performance. And I would be remiss if I didn't say who rounded out the other strong supporting performer is the character of Gloria, played by America Ferrara, the aforementioned person who is playing with Barbie and delivers a monologue in the second act of the film that alone should put her in the supporting performer categories in the award season. I mean, her powerful monologue presents the struggles of surviving in this patriarchal society that Barbie is trying to understand. I actually have to say, all of the performances work. Even the minor characters who pop in and out, everyone works. This film works in a heightened reality, and all of the performers completely embrace this and know what they signed up for. Gerwig sculpted a story that is both so out there and yet incredibly resonant in ways that don't talk down to the viewer, which I absolutely respect. We're with you. Now, in addition to these incredible performances, the soundtrack is phenomenal. And don't be surprised if Mark Ronson and Andrew Wyatt's names consistently pop up. Though with 3 song contenders, all of which I've referenced, the Dua Lipa Dance the Night Away, I'm Just Ken, and Billie Eilish's What Was I Made For, I hope that all these nominations don't cancel one another out and they move through. Aside from the sound, the technical elements, the production design by Sarah Greenwood, and the costumes designed by Jacqueline Duran, I would be shocked if they weren't recognized with nominations throughout this season. The ways they took the whole tenure of Barbie and its history all these years, it's truly a sight to be seen. When I finally got to see the film on IMAX, I was able to see so much of this more with a crystal clarity. It's absolutely gorgeous to see. And should this movie come back in IMAX theaters as the run continues, if you can see it in IMAX and you haven't, try to. Trust me, your eyes will thank you for it. Now, also, Gerwig and Baumbach's script, this will no doubt be recognized in most of the screenwriting nominations this season, and Gerwig will definitely be in the directing conversation. Personally, a little biased. I'm a fan. I'd love to see her win this. And all of this, nothing to say, but almost guaranteed it will land in a Best Picture nomination as well in many of the awards this season. And also, in case you don't follow the Gotham Awards, the film actually just recently received the Global Icon and Creator Tribute Award, which Gerwig and Robbie accepted in a very moving speech. Look it up on YouTube. It was phenomenal. All right, so that's the first film. I'm glad to be starting out this film for season 2, the season 2 premiere of the award season reviews. It will almost definitely make my top 10 for the year. But for that list and announcement, come back to me on January 1st. There's still a few more films I got to see. As far as the rating, it's a strong start. Barbie gets 5 out of 5 stars. And given the context, let's just say it. 5 out of 5 pink stars. I have to say, this film wasn't initially one that I was running to see, but once I did, I was happy to go back for repeat viewings to catch up on everything that I missed. As of this posting, if you haven't seen Barbie yet, and there may be some of you that haven't, I have some friends that haven't seen it yet. Right now, you can rent it on pretty much all digital platforms. There's no streaming information as of yet. And again, it may get re-released in theaters as award season ramps up. So if you can, go and see it, especially if you can, catch it in IMAX. All right. If you like what you heard here today, make sure to subscribe to the channel and follow along for all the award season goodness. We've got 95 more reviews to go, lots of other fun tidbits, the where can I watch this spreadsheet, so you can find out how to watch every film nominated in every category across the season. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Cinephile Mike. And also, if you're curious to see how I rate other non-awards based movies, you can also follow me and compare with me on Letterboxd. All links are available in the channel description notes. All right. I will see everybody tomorrow for day 2 of season 2. And for now, I have missed saying this so much. But for now, this is Cinephile Mike saying, take a break and watch something new.